You found this video because you want to know how much your roof costs in Myrtle Beach. You either have a couple estimates already and you want to make sure your estimates are fair, or you have no idea how much your roof costs and you're just getting started. In this video, you'll learn the 8 factors that affect roof cost in Myrtle Beach. You can expect a roof to cost between $350 and $550 per square. A general home or the typical home in Myrtle Beach can be about 30 square. So that's going to land that price somewhere between $10,500 and $16,500. The 8 factors that affect that price we're going to talk about in this video. The first factor that affects roof cost is the shingle type. There's 3 main types of shingles. There's going to be 3-tab shingles, which are generally $330 to $450 per square. Architectural shingles, which are $350 to $550 per square, and designer shingles, which are $400 to $600 per square. The range in quality is going to be 3-tab shingles at the lowest, architectural shingles in the middle, and designer shingles at the highest. The performance and win ratings are going to be different across manufacturer types, and it's going to be different depending on the shingle that you choose. The second factor, which is pretty obvious, is going to be the size of your roof. The larger your roof is, the more expensive it's going to be because more materials are needed. It's important to keep in mind that just the shingles in the field are not the only thing that affect the size. The size is also affected by your hips, your ridges, the eaves, the rakes, because different materials are needed in all of these areas. The third factor is roof pitch. Now, the pitch refers to how steep the roof is or the slope. The steeper the pitch, the more challenging it is from a labor perspective to install those shingles. You're going to have to use extra precautions to make sure everyone is safe, and it also is a slower process when you have a very steep roof. In order to better understand pitch, you can go to our learning center and learn more about pitch. The thresholds are for different prices. The fourth factor that affects roof price is the complexity of your roof. The more complex the structure is, the more material waste that is going to occur during the install process. A roof that is not complex will have 10 to 12 to 15 facets, where a very complex roof can have 20, 30, sometimes 40 facets. Now, facets are the individual slopes and structures that are present on any roof. The fifth factor that affects price is going to be roof height. The taller your roof is, the more difficult it is to get shingles onto your roof. Whenever your roof is 3 stories or taller, we have to use special equipment to get materials onto that roof. For that reason, any roof that is over 2 stories is going to be more expensive to install. Next factor is accessory types. Accessories refer to your underlayment, your skylights, your hip and ridge caps. Each shingle manufacturer is going to have a range of quality for all of those products. So depending on which shingle accessories you choose, that is going to affect the price of your roof as a whole. The 7th factor is tear off. If you have a new construction build, you won't have to worry about tearing the old shingles off your roof. But if you have an old roof that you have to tear off in order to install a new one, it is going to affect the cost of your roof. If you have multiple layers, it will again be more expensive to replace your roof in the future. And the last factor that affects roof price is going to be the delivery method. Most roofs are loaded via boom truck. What this means is our distributors come to your home, they then boom the shingles to the ridgeline of the roof. They do not put pallets directly on the roof line, but unload individual shingles onto the ridge. This helps minimize the labor for the alternative. What the alternative looks like is we put the shingles on the ground and then carry them directly to the roof line. In certain situations, a driveway is not compatible for a boom truck, or homeowners have concerns around their driveway. In those scenarios, we put the shingles on the ground and manually carry them up, as well as ladder vate them up. In that scenario, you can expect to spend an additional $6 to $8 per square to have those shingles loaded to your roof manually. For more detailed information on the stuff we talked about today, check out the link in our description, and we'll see you next time.